There are a lot of choices out there when it comes to contract furniture. However, today we're going to narrow those choices down and leave you with just one, Cabot Wren. With an illustrious 30-year history, Cabot Wren handcrafts each piece of furniture they manufacture. Their dedication to quality and attention to detail has secured their reputation as the leading manufacturer of contract furniture. This legacy is owed to their built-to-last furniture, which provides the single most important requirement of all. It stands up to the harsh demands of high-traffic contract spaces, communicating an impactful design statement. Please join me as we embark on a fascinating journey through the world of Cabot Wren. Together, we will visit Cabot Wren's factory to watch talented artisans at work as they benchcraft some of America's finest contract furniture. Cabot Wren's products feature the best raw materials available, including local lumber from environmentally managed forests, enabling them to use the highest quality woods without impacting the environment. Cabot Wren offers one of the largest contract furniture selections available today. They have over 600 products divided into numerous collections. Their versatile product slate makes Cabot Wren the choice of today's leading interior designers, as they can almost always find exactly what they are looking for. And if they can't, Cabot Wren will make it for them. It goes without saying that Cabot Wren takes a design-centric approach to furniture design. In fact, some of the most talented product designers in the industry collaborate with Cabot Wren, including Mark Getz. As professor of design at the legendary Pratt Institute in New York, Mark has designed several Cabot Wren products, each of which is a modern classic, promoting the ideals of the Bauhaus and modernist movements. He has received many industry accolades, including Best of NeoCon Gold Award and Interior Design Magazine's Best of Year Award for Cabot Wren's Progressive Pratt Institute Chair.
My responsibility of a designer is to give shape and form and an embodiment to the craft and quality that Cabot Wren is able to achieve. The idea of the Pratt Institute Chair was to create a multifaceted design that, when seen like Pratt Institute from a variety of points of view, looked differently. And that's where I came in, feeling very comfortable with Cabot Wren and their ability to manufacture, knowing their capabilities as a great wood manufacturer, but also understanding the limitations and the necessity, especially for creating a product that would exist within public space and heavy use. Design at Cabot Wren means collaboration. And when I get to the factory, I ask people who are the best at building frames, how should we attach this? How much wood do you need? Sometimes I challenge them and say, could we do it with less material? Could we do it with less of a wood joint and still maintain the quality and strength? I have a great deal of respect for the way Cabot Wren makes their products. And I think deep in my heart, I want to create something that they feel very proud to build.
Cabot Wren has 3 custom facilities. One is exclusively devoted to frames, the second to fabric, and the third to leather. Cabot Wren's hands-on manufacturing process separates them from the competition and is the key to their continued success. First, Cabot Wren's wood specialists select high-quality hardwoods from local, environmentally managed forests. The frames are constructed by hand to ensure their quality and structural soundness. Using top-quality, kiln-dried, cabinet-grade lumber with a low moisture content of only 6% ensures against warping and promises that the integrity of the joints is better maintained. These consist either of dowel and glued joints, where a round dowel is firmly glued into place, securely holding the joint together, or of the time-honored mortise and tenon joints. In this highly durable joint, the tenon is cut from the solid side of 2 pieces of wood that are put together, and the mortise is hollowed out with precision, thus providing a greater glue surface and creating a stronger joint. When the frames have been assembled, they are hand-sanded over 7 times for a flawless finish. After application of one of Cabot Wren's non-toxic, environmentally friendly lacquers, the frame is placed within an oven conveyor, which seals the finish for enhanced durability. In their beautifully crafted Legends line, Cabot Wren employs the traditional 8-way hand-tie technique, which ensures that every contact point on the spring is individually knotted, resulting in the product's longevity and superb seating comfort. Another one of Cabot Wren's strengths is their comprehensive selection of high-quality fabrics, which are supplied by their carefully selected mill partners. The range of colors, patterns, and styles is truly breathtaking, and they are all cut and sewn in Cabot Wren's fabric factory. Cabot Wren is also renowned for their expansive leather inventory, which is priced the same as a mid-grade textile and available by the square foot. Offered in hundreds of colors and in various grades and finishes, Cabot Wren leather is known for its richness of color, grain consistency, and natural appearance. In many ways, leather is the perfect material for contract upholstery because it is also exceptionally long-lasting. When hides arrive at Cabot Wren's leather workshop, they have already gone through the tanning process, where they have been transformed from raw cow hides into soft and supple leather. Aniline dyeing has infused the hides with rich and lustrous colors, and when requested, some hides are imprinted and embossed for a signature look. Known as nature's own fabric, leather also exhibits what are known as hallmarks of the trail. These consist of distinctive natural markings that set every hide apart from the next. Cabot Wren's leather artisans use computer-generated patterns and cut shapes from the hide. Especially demanding is creating the welts, which will be laid into the leather like piping into fabric. First, the leather strips are skived, a process derived from shoemaking, ensuring that the welts will lie flat. Then the sewing machinist creates the welt as a flawless leather-bound strip, which is manipulated by hand to craft the welt. For the Legends collection, an artisan hammers in solid brass nailhead trim to accentuate the line. And Cabot Wren applies the traditional art of the spindle drill, which carefully traces hand-carved patterns into the furniture's legs and arms, giving them a finely crafted, personalized appearance. Another talented Cabot Wren designer is Charlie Zagaroli of the renowned design firm Zagaroli & Company. Charlie's sculptural approach to furniture design is due to his fine arts background and has enabled him to design for the leading contract furniture brands, including Cabot Wren.
Working with Cabot Wren is definitely exciting and stimulating in the sense that their willingness and openness to try new things and the craftsmanship. Really, they have a woodworking background, and that background allows you to do things that are different from other manufacturers. While still retaining maybe a more traditional approach, you do get the chance to experiment with more of a modern product and how that product is reinterpreted for the modern environment. The collaboration between the designer and the sample maker is quite important. It's really an integral part of the process. Many times the designer will send a drawing off and you'll start to see pictures come back. With Cabot Wren, we actually send the drawing off, and before they cut a piece of wood, we have to talk to them, review the product, make sure that we're on the same page. And then there are many decisions that are made at that point that change the ultimate look of the final product. The Link collection went extremely well, and it was trying to achieve a piece of furniture that not only could be an armless chair, but it was a lounge chair with arms. It had table options, ganging options, so you could use multiple of them in one area to really create a setting and a total environment. We wanted it to be a more youthful product, but really there were small refined details to the chair that really only the craftsman could bring out in the tailoring of the seat and the nature of the products and the way they fit together. So we were able to achieve that aspect. And also with the tables, they're not necessarily leg tables, they float cantilever in between the lounge chairs. The product design itself can create an emotional stimulation. People react to it. It can create the environment. As soon as someone gets an impression of the environment, they'll feel a certain way. And so you also want to convey that in the styling, but at the same time, you have to commit to the demands of the environment. Well, as a designer, I think it's very important that Cabot Wren has the flexibility to modify any frame that you may need. You can go 6 inches longer, 6 inches shorter, and this is something that the customer really appreciates. And also because they have their own frame shop, they can make this happen fairly quickly. Cabot Wren's philosophy to stay as a domestic company, to really focus on manufacturing in the United States, is very important for sustainability as well as for just the product integrity. I think that a lot of customers feel that it's important to keep people working and also know where their products come from, and it gives it more of a long-term commitment from Cabot Wren.
I challenge you to find another company that delivers the high-quality bench-built craftsmanship and breadth of line that Cabot Wren does. Cabot Wren, small company attitude with big company resources. With a 99% on-time delivery record and a 30-plus year tradition of excellence, it should come as no surprise that Cabot Wren has made such an indelible mark on the contract furniture industry.